God, Scotty, the World Olympics were so long ago. Nobody even remembers it now. Did you all enjoy the best of? Or the highlights, I suppose it's called. Cat, Scotty, Southend, Mindright, Satan, welcome to the stream, everybody. That's a lot of greens early doors. Right. Jotty has himself a girlfriend in game. Seriously, but it's not going well. She doesn't like the car. What's more important, girlfriend or car? Because we spent a lot of time working on this thing. And all she wants to do is put a leopard print interior in it, which is frankly disgusting. Cheeky, welcome to the stream as well, bear with me. Good afternoon everybody, or morning, or whatever you fancy. We start off like this. Cheeky, how are we? Good afternoon. Yes, yesterday then, the car narrowly failed its inspection. We then went to go leave town to go and prepare to pass the inspection, only to find Santa's girlfriend, who we rescued the other week, stood outside of her house. We pulled up, she got in the car, told us that she requires a full leopard print interior, a fancy CD player and some brand new speakers, as well as window tint, before she's happy with our vehicle, but agreed to have a ride round with us. Then she got out when we got home, said thanks for nothing and walked into the woods. I've had better dating experiences in the past, but it's a start, I suppose. I don't know if that means she's ever going to talk to us again, or whether we get another opportunity, or I have no fucking clue. But what we're going to start with is going to the dance hall, because it's Saturday night, and getting ourselves a wristwatch. How about that? And then I think we just keep working on getting the car assessed, right? She went off into the woods to be with her people. I hope her people aren't leopards. But that does track with her going into the woods, I suppose. Woke up 20 times last night and today, so my day is shit already. Are you feeling rather unrested, Cheeky, by any chance? Either way, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Right. We finished yesterday in town at the perfect point to go to the dance. So we're going to be starting with some obnoxious music and a fist fight with a drunk man. I hope that sounds good, because you've got no choice. Good afternoon, everybody. Right. Super productive stream today. How about that? I wouldn't mind finishing today's stream with the leopard print interior and the windows tinted. Maybe we'll start just working on making as much money as possible for Scotty. How could you possibly guess that? You've been spying on me. I can see the bags under your eyes from the chat, Cheeky, and the dark circles. I can hear you yawning. Alright. As you can tell from your left ear, we are not starting at home. Should we have a coffee or two? Oh, the song's changed. Wait. Look. You find Jotty on location. I'm in the van, right? Fatigue's quite high, dirtiness is quite high. I don't suppose that could cause any problems. I just fueled the van up. And if I recall, it should be perfect time. Look at that, it starts at 8 and it's 10 past. Perfect. By the way, everybody, if you didn't see this yesterday, are you watching? Tell me you're watching. Are you watching? Everybody ready? You watching? Kitten, welcome to the stream. Feel bad for you if you can see me constantly. See that sort of. Kitten, good afternoon. Right, let's have a coffee and then we'll go to the party. Alright, lads. Oh, I'm alright, thanks. And I don't fancy drink driving, but what I do need is a coffee because I've had a long day. Kitten, how are we? Appreciate it. Alright, maybe one more. You have to get 4 hands on the screen at the same time. I wonder how you do it. Smoking, maybe? I feel like poo and my back is in shambles. What's wrong with us all today? We're falling to pieces. As terrible as ever, Kit, and I think whatever this malady is, it's affected everybody. Apart from Sothan, of course. There must be something in the European water. Alright. That's fatigue sorted. Let's go to a party, shall we? What have we got in the back? I've got food, haven't I? And drink and stuff. So I can survive if we have a major accident. And I've got the gas can to flip the truck back over if I need it. Europeans, mostly. You're working from bed. Jesus. I suppose there's worse places to be, but it'd be better if you felt there. I'm sorry, kitten. Some dickhead suggested putting this on the radio. It can't be helping for your ill feeling. Slippery slope. Be fast asleep and realise you've missed 6 hours. Alright. Cheeky, kitten. Gwynblade's not on the bus. If you're not feeling too good, and you're feeling tired, do you fancy some extremely loud Finnish dance music? Because you're gonna get it. You can't sleep with sound and light. Sir, out of the way. I'm taking that as a yes, cheek. Right, the party should be on, so let's get there and beat the guy up and then just leave. Press 1 to have a dance while we're there. I've realised the best option in this game when you're travelling the back roads is just to put it in third and coast. In both the van and the car. I'll have a very small dance for you, Sophie. I want to get the watch first, though. I don't know if I'm allowed in the dance if I beat somebody up outside, whether or not the bouncer will tell me to fuck off. Did I put my belt on? Yeah, of course it is. I will literally fight it until I am delusional, because I know that if I fall asleep with light and sound, I'll wake up an hour later pissed off. I want to find the small wreck, because I think that's the one that I got that really cool centre console from. I've only had it once, but I think we're learning that the wrecks turn up in different places every time. Keep an eye in the woods. Also look out for Cousin. They've roped off Scotty's driveway there, do you see that? Not to keep him safe from the rally drivers, but to keep the rally drivers safe from him. What do you reckon to Scotty's performance, by the way, in the Worm Olympics roundup? I had no idea he's so good. How he didn't win Worm of the Round, MVP or the Wrigley title, I don't know. I know he didn't get any glorious kills or whatever, but he was instrumental in every game almost. It is cheeky, right? The times when that was actually an option, yeah, to just completely replace your centre console. Alright, we're here. Get a load of this, everybody. Disco baby, as Jamie would say. Grandma, put your hat back on. Alright, that's enough. We've got work to do. Ah, hey, Thandy has arrived, but not Santa. Oh, here he comes. Notice one thing. Santa is here, but his girlfriend is not. Hello, friend. How are you enjoying the... I've never been knocked over by... Oh, God. I don't think you can dance with the loner cats, no. He hit his shots there. It might be possible to die. I was worried the same. Is this worth it? We've not died before, have we? It's got to be worth it, right? 100% thought his character was about to scream and you're about to get a game over. I need to let his punch come out, don't I? And then... So many different shots. Okay, good. I'm nervous now, I've never been knocked out. I assumed I couldn't take damage before, but now I'm... There might be a fail state. So he missed. Nice. Is that what he's saying? Could you at least try? This guy. Bait out his punch. How much can this guy take? A lot, apparently. It's more of a parry, isn't it? I need to let him punch. Got him. There's his punch. Missed. Can't tell half of what he's saying. Come on, mate. Jesus. Okay, he's missing his shots at least. Yes. It's a fucking stupid game. Music's getting creepier. Okay, I'm backing up to the fence a little bit. As much as his neck snaps, he'll have a horrible whiplash. Nice. God, the double music's the worst bit. Ow, I took a punch there. Okay, got to play this carefully. It's them dickheads playing... His glasses fell off. Okay. It's like when Grey Marrow's eating in Sea of Thieves. He's not blocking now, because he can't see, so he's not blocking. What's that done wrong? That's true, I might take the bottle as a gift for our girlfriend. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, he's back alive, look, Cats. Or he survived his crash. But she's not in the car with him anymore. So much noise, Cheeky, that you've never been more right. So loud. Oh, that's a banger. Press 1 to go back in and dance. No, we've got places to go, things to do. I'm sorry, kitten. Places to be. I'm going to go to town, I'm going to have a drink. In fact, I might just keep going and we'll go to Southend, have a drink there. Crash into Thandir a smidge. I think it's this one that sounds like Blue Monday at the start, yeah. And we are away. Good work, everybody. Absolutely nailed it. Please bob your head on the way out. True. Beautiful. Right, let's slow drive to Southend, get a drink, and then head home. And then we're good with our new wristwatch. Good. Oh, wait. Okay, I think that's our path to... That's given me an idea. What's the plan for the weekend? Slave away with logs? I think so, Cats. Yeah, tomorrow I was going to take the car to get inspected, but I just realised it's going to be Sunday, isn't it? And I don't think it's open, so we'll just make some money. Logs. What else? I don't think there's a shit-sucking job to be done. Now crash and die while looking at the watch. So if you missed yesterday's stream, everybody, dearest Jotty has himself a girlfriend, but she demands a full leopard print interior of the car. Mazak! Fucking hell. Yeah, Martin's bridge back there. Where Martin, in true Martin fashion, drove his van off the bridge, got it stuck upside down in the river, managed to get home, got the tractor, and instead of tipping the van over, driving the tractor home, getting the mini bike and coming back for the van, he tried towing the van on the main road all the way home, only to get hit by a bus, a car, and a truck, and walk into traffic and die. Here's the question: do we oblige? That actually raises a question we were talking about yesterday. If you know the answer to this, please don't tell us. Please. But I don't know whether the end of the game... Cousin. No. That wasn't Cousin. That was them dickheads from the dance. You see that? I don't know whether the end of the game is at the end of the rally, or the end of the romance option, or both, or not at all. I don't know. The game, as far as I can tell, could just end. So we need to start writing down things that we want to do, because this is not just a case of me trying to find the ending and then playing Valheim. We still want to have a good solid playthrough. If I don't have to see the romance options through to its end, do we still do it anyway? For example, if I don't have to do the rally, do we still do it? If I don't have to win the drag race, do we still do it? Like, I need a list of things I want to get done before the end. before I say goodbye, because the idea is to play the fuck out of My Summer Car, right? So we need a list of goals for the playthrough, just in case we don't have to do these things. I'm wearing a leopard print thong, does that count? That just means you've been to a joke shop, Scotty. Alright, slow down. This is a bit too fast. This is one message from Sothan away from crashing. So what goal should we have? Pro moves there, yeah. Best dancer you've ever seen. Like, what goal? I think... either compete in the rally or win it. Do you think drag racing rally, pregnant girlfriend, earn a million marks with strawberries? Yeah, I don't know. I want to try and do as much with Grandma as possible, just to see if there's any, like, if that can progress anyway. Same with Sothan. Probably same with the romance stuff. Maybe mess about with strawberries and flyers a little bit more. I don't know. We'll look into it. But I don't think, if the credits... if something happens, I don't think... I don't think we should just stop playing the game when we've reached one of the goals or whatever. That's if we can even keep playing, I don't know. I'm hoping we get to keep playing. I expected you all to start suggesting, like, oh, die to the train, die to pissing on the telly, go to jail. I'm really surprised I didn't get a fine, by the way. I got caught with the car on the main road yesterday by the police. Like, the guy was stood in the bushes looking at the car. But I didn't get pulled over by the police, because I turned round and drove back the other direction, but I haven't received a fine yet. Never been to jail, Scotty. No, I just know it's a thing because I remember tuning into Cheeky playing stream races for hours on stream. Because he'd gone to prison in My Summer Car and he had to wait. Sort of interested in going to jail just to see what it's like. I know, me too. Yeah, Cheeky, didn't you play stream races for like 3 hours or something on stream once? With My Summer Car tiny in the background. Oh, Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. I'm missing stuff. Barely even covers your face. Could do it on a Thursday if you're ever interested. So when you're stuck, you can just let the time go on the weekend. Maybe. But what would I do? I'd have to murder someone. Like, I'd have to find something to do to encourage myself to get arrested. Murder spree in My Summer Car? Sothan! Punching a cop would be my bet. Sorry, everyone. It's always like this. Handbrake? Whoa, have you ever wheel spun in a fucking utility van before? You have now. Does the house still have windows and a roof? It does. That Martin person on YouTube, Siddles and I mentioned before, went on a killing spree and had 55 days in jail. I didn't know it could stack. Wait, why are my wheels all being kicked all over the place? They were in a stack before. Has she come back? With a vengeance. They were definitely stacked up before. There's something watching me from the darkness.
Saatana!
Hello? Hello? Fuck it.
Ai.
Not like I went sideways everywhere with my dad's transit. Or even recently drifting around with my van. Oh, the rear-wheel drive transits, though. They're built for that sort of thing, right? Alright. Get to the next day. Watch acquired. Good work, team. Nearly got knocked out by the gentleman. That was the worst time we've ever fought the guy, but we're alive. We're alive. Southampton didn't call in the night. I just realised I was risking that. And it is now Sunday. Alcarion's is closed. I kind of need some shit-sucking jobs. What have we got? We need to, I think Sunday's make money day. I've got one sewerage tank. If I could get the other one. No, because I emptied it yesterday, didn't I? I need these 2 sewerage jobs to open themselves up, because then we can just go out and then in and then do it, because the rally's on today. Chop logs for shitty siddles. She's living in the woods now, like that stalker Bam Margera had once. Christ. I probably deserve it, to be honest. I didn't have the right seat covers. I don't know how I'm expected to have a respectable relationship without an entire leopard print interior, which I do have on order. I reckon it is possible to survive if you burn your house down again, because the garage doesn't burn. Possibly, but I don't know if I'd want to. The trouble is, Scotty, is you can't earn money, because you need the phone to ring to encourage the jobs to exist, otherwise the people just aren't there. So you'd eventually run out of money unless you just picked strawberries and delivered flyers, but I don't know. Also, a pain in the ass can go straight even if you want to. Understeer champion of the world in them transits. It's always funny trying to set off from lights next to the police. I have got to go and empty the shit truck mine, right? That's true, which will cost me money, of course. Let's get rid of this stress. And food and water, yeah. You'd have to constantly eat from town. It's not a challenge I fancy, but I'm sure someone on YouTube's done it. Could try selling unlicensed and unregulated spirits. That's true. Yeah, I suppose the kill you thing would work, wouldn't it? I'd still be able to do that. Speaking of which, I actually need to for the sake of money. That's something I can go and do today. Go and get the empties back for Southampton. If it wasn't for the phone, you could theoretically relocate completely. True, I can obviously sleep in the car. I've got the garage that I don't even need the garage, do I? I can sleep, I can sauna, I can cook, I can do everything at the lake house. I love the look of this car, by the way. Oh, it's so good. Alright, I do need to chop logs, which is definitely something I can do for money. I also need to go and pick up the Keelue. But maybe I kind of just need to wait around for a phone call from them 2 shit-sucking jobs up near Alcarion's. I think we just have to chop logs. Is this a shit-sucking job? It might be the postal order.
Oi, meidän likakaivo olisi ihan täyttä ase. Tulisiks putsailemaan sen? Et jos viitteisit...
Gladly, friend. Gladly. I kind of just want to sit around now and wait until all of them have come in, because then we can do 4 shit-suck jobs today and really be in the money. Tell you what I'll do while we're waiting. I do need to... I'm waiting on the phone, everybody, but I need to get rid of some of this juice. I need these empty. How come they didn't have smartphones in the early 90s? I know, right? They're all just sort of hanging around, being happy and healthy and getting plenty of vitamin D and socialising. It's ridiculous. TNG hadn't been out long enough to be copied, true. This is a lot of juice. It's making me thirsty as well. Do you know what I'm drinking, kid? Straight juice concentrate. No wonder it's making me fucking thirsty. How did they know what to talk about without memes? I know, right? Why did I just walk into the shower? For some reason, I'm so used to pissing in the shower in this game now that I just walked into here to do it, even though the toilet was closer. Ever drink straight lemon squash when you were younger? Scotty, that was Jif. No wonder you grew up wrong. I wonder what you meant to do with it other than kill. I think it's just to kill you thinking. You can probably fill it with water as well. Maybe have a drink out there with you. Cat, thank you for the bits. As sarcastic as ever. If you can't use a reference that's known amongst your age group globally, how will people have megalols? How will they find music and stuff? I get scared of using the word megalols after its most prominent usage. Yeah, because you can fill the water bucket, kitten, with just water, and I think you can then have some water to carry around with you, which is probably more sensible than alcohol. Trim's t-shirt. No, I keep considering talking about the other one, but no. Not Trim's other t-shirt. Heaven forbid. Right, can I have a phone call, please? Somebody do a phone call dance. Please. Ring. How do you pray for a phone call? I like Martin's tactics. Have water in those bottles and have them in the car, yeah. Is that a prayer emote, kid? Never noticed little hands at the bottom. Somebody think of a poem. There's got to be a way to summon a phone call. Maybe if you swear 3 times and do a 360.
Voi vittu! Jumalauta! No mitä helvettiä?
Ha!
Voi vittujen kevät!
Alright, let's just do 2. Let's just do 2 shit sucks. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. I want one more. I want one more. Come on. Go. Phone call. I need these 2. And I need to just sort of hang around. Nah, bollocks to it. Let's just go. We'll do 2. Try to trip praying to Bob Hoskins. It's rally day. Surely they call. They always want their shit sucked during rally day so you can die or at least flip the truck right. It seems so. Alright, let's go. I've got chips in the back. We've got the beers. I've got jerry can. And if anyone can. Fucking eyes are twitching. Tell I've edited a monstrous video recently, can't you? Well, let's go. Got no kill you to deliver to Southend. We're going to go to town, pick up the shit suck truck. In fact, we're going to go to the dump first. Let's make this the most profitable Sunday in my summer car history. Fucking hell, my eye stopped twitching. Your eye twitching's a sign of a terminal illness, right? Not that you've sat in front of the fucking PC all day for 10 days. There's no coming back. Was it Mick Jagger married to Jerry Can? As if Mick Jagger was straight. Gone now, of course, breaks your heart. Don't rub your eye too much. Change the space of your eye. What? How do you change what? Sorry, Scotty. WebMD says it's tuberculosis. ChatGPT says cancer. Oh, that's alright then. I'll just flip a coin. Don't rub your eye too much. It can change the shape of your eye. I never heard that before. I rub my eyes like a motherfucker. Is it stress? I suppose it is. Trying to get that video out in time. Luckily, I have a beautiful break now for 10 minutes until the other best of's due out. That's another one of them things. There are a bunch of people that can't touch their eye, right, at all. Can't even face the thought of doing it. And then there's other people like me who can just poke and prod it. Got told off by your optician for rubbing your eye too much. Weird. Due to repressing something. I am guilty of repressing a latent heterosexuality. It's bubbling up within me. Yeah, no, I think it's happened twice this year, and it's during the serious editing sprees, so I think it's just hyper focusing on screens and blue light and that dumb shit. And the loud song comes on. Oh, I don't want to turn it off. When did I last go? Probably 18 months or so, Gwynblader, something like that. Think so? COVID knocked a lot of that off the very regular schedule. Alright, we've survived the rally. Screens kind of trick you into not blinking enough too. PC workers should actively try to blink more. Yeah. How do they trick you? How is it, like, what's the science there? I'm not doubting it, I'm just wondering what it is about screens that makes that true. I try to, but I get stuck on terrain. You fall through stairs too often and not off the map. I remember meeting Augur in Darkshire once, when we was both playing mages during our millionaire days on Kronos, when we were manipulating the grave moss market. And we had like a faux argument about grave moss, and he said, "Oh fuck," he was like, "Ooh, fuck off," like that, and he turned around and blinked into the town hall straight through the steps and off the map and died. It was an amazing Augur moment. Yeah, I'm just wondering myself, cats. Alright, drive slow, I don't want to die. Staying in third gear. I feel like if I go anything higher than third gear, that's where I end up dying. I completely... No, I am going the right way. I need to take the next right and get the QU bottles. Then to town, and we are going to make money today. Because none of the registration places open, and the postal order I'm waiting for, so I've got nothing better to do than to make big money. And if I can get these shit sucks done in good time... There's a car behind me about to overtake... Brake! You got lucky, friend. Holy crap, that was close. I got lucky, let alone that dickhead overtaking on a hill. We should have seen a serious accident there. The guy that overtook actually did some good braking at just the right moment and survived. This road is a death trap. Some lights flickering in the distance. What's happened? Has there been an accident? A Santa crashed again. Thought for a second there was a car behind us. Oh, it's Bybee. Oh, shit. She's gone off the road.
Haista vittu.
Good old Bybee. I imagine she probably spooked the truck driver, which meant it was going ridiculously fast just before. Right, let's pull off here. That's the car and the caravan that killed Martin. Radio good now? Oh, Polybridge. Everybody remembered their bridge building skills for Friday? We're going back in. I have to assume that Polybridge 3 has the same, like, global leaderboard rankings and all that sort of stuff, because that was super good for encouraging us to get better last time. I love how drivers seem to be able to go rogue in this game. All too often as well, right? Is drag racing on a Sunday? Drag racing's on a Sunday in real life a lot of the times in this country. Can't hear or see anything, but you never can. And there's no signage or anything that tells you when. Like, when it's on or whatever. But every time I come down here I can hear vehicles revving, but I suppose it's the rally. I guess there wouldn't be drag racing on rally day, would there? But drag racing in the car, that seems like a recipe for blowing out the overheating the engine and causing nothing but trouble. Right, carefully here, I've tipped it over here before. Fill the tank with Kilian. It keeps Sothan mobile. Depends where you go in real life. Santa Pod have it on all weekend, pretty much every weekday. They do, yeah, but Santa Pod's like the absolute mecca for it, right? But all the local places, they seem to be bank holidays mostly. Bank holiday Mondays. Or Sundays. But yeah, Santa Pod's built for it, right? It's the old... There's a place near York that does it, and it's great. We used to go every time it was on. But it was like a tenner to get in, so we'd put a few people in the boot, drive in on cheap tickets, then just go eat burgers and get sunburnt. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, to be young. Right, not many Kilian bottles to pick up here. I'm just going to put them through the wall. York is just perfection. It is dead nice. They're all rolled out like clowns, yeah. We used to park in the area where... Because a lot of the Run What You Brung guys would drive up in their bangers with a van that had all the stuff in it, and especially all of the sort of major players in the drag racing scene, or whatever it was, in the early 2000s. We used to back in between all of their vans, so they couldn't see us, like 3 people climbing out of the boot. Tenner was a lot for a teenager in 2004. Or 5, or whatever it was. Alright. Kilian bottles collected. That's going to save us some money and some time. So it's noon. I should have enough time easily. Oh, I want to go to Drags now. There's probably none left because it's, what, late August. I probably missed the window. That smell of unburnt fuel. And cheap burgers with so much flour on the bun that it was all over your forehead when you'd finish. Fried onions and... whoa. Used to do it with one of my incubator's ex-husbands. What, go to drag racing? So good. I need to be careful. I flipped the van here before. Just go over the thing. My brother's wanting to buy a drone. What he does, he's wanting me to come out with him when he goes drag racing to record with it. That'd be top. Oh yeah, I bet the footage from that stuff now is great. There was a couple of track records and stuff that was on film. On YouTube. This is the early days of YouTube. I don't know if it's all still up. I assume it should be. Of particular drivers getting the records, but it was just filmed on a digital camera from the side of the track. And there's a few where we're stood there. Swifty as well, if I forget. Yeah, it's such a good laugh. So it's so pure. I want one of the steaks in a bun that you go on. That you get at events like that now. You get what? Steak in a bun? That does sound good, actually. He raced, I see, so he got the full experience. In his games room, he had one of them ready, set, go lights in the corner. There's one over here to the left on the track. Thank God you don't have to go anywhere now. I want to get cheap burgers and stuff. Let me go see. I want to really scan this just to see when this drag race is on, because I'm worried that there's some information here that I miss. I hope it is a real thing. You'd imagine so, right? Because there's... Well, let me show you. If you know when this event is, please don't tell us. Look. I wonder if it says the date on here anywhere. I doubt it. Can't see anything that looks like a date, but it might be on there. That's what I imagine, cats, yeah. I wonder if I actually race against anybody, or whether it's just a... I don't know. Maybe we make a point. If it gets to a point where I'm sort of... I've got a lot of time and I aren't always one job behind like I am at the moment in game, we'll come here every day and explore it properly. I've always talked about having a list somewhere that has all the times Grandma's available, when the shops are shut and open, and like a diary of events that happen at what time. Opening times and all that sort of shit. Like, I know Alcarion's open, I think it's like 8 while 4 weekdays. And Merton's shut on a Sunday, especially. Yeah, Grandma probably knows. Grandma will know, she doesn't actually live a great deal of distance from here. Belts on. Steady. Hey, that's somewhere I might be able to take What's the Face to the ski slope and show her where one of my brothers died on a mini bike. Where else? I guess anywhere by the lake, right? Just maybe not home. We've checked that home is definitely not the answer, but then again, we never actually had the correct setup, so who knows? Don't want to go to class. Love your bye, so bye. Nobody say bye to Sophie for that guy. Shit. Shitting shit. I've not been speeding though, have I? Oh, I'm going to have to face the music here. Can't go round, it takes ages. I saw him in the trees just at the last second. Hello, yes.
Sinä taas. Minulla nyt ei ole kyllä sinulle puhdasta pilliä vaihtaa, mutta ei tuole sinua ennenkään haitannut. Hei, tehdäänpä tällä kertaa niin, että
What if you just drive off and I don't have to write you a ticket?
Ja poistut paikalta, niin ei tarvitse kirjoittaa sakkoa.
Imagine. What a waste of our lives, though. Fucking hell, stood there. Taxpayers' money, this and that. Right, let's not die. Jeez, don't run the police guy over. Are we good? We're good. There's a car coming behind me really fast. I might slow down so he overtakes earlier than later. Although, has he been stopped as well? I think he's been stopped. I don't know if other cars can get stopped, because Bybeat just coasted through it once when we was doing this. No, they haven't stopped him. I'm pulling off in a second, though. Good. Do I need anything? I'll stop for a drink at Mindra, it's super duper quick. It'll be worth it when you finally pass your GCSEs. When it's 32. Do I need anything? No, I said I was going to get a drink then. I don't need anything from minutes. Then again, it's Sunday, isn't it open, is it? One thing I know is open is Mindrake's Pipe. Beautiful. Right, Mindrake, I'm just going to borrow some of your drink and then I'm going to help out the town by sorting their sewerage out. Then I should come back with enough money to probably be able to fire up the postal order for the speakers. There's logs to do too, but if I can do logs off stream, I will. I owe you all that much. Well then, thanks for draining my pipe. You're welcome. Well, well, well. Alright, good. I should have actually brought the flyers this time. This is a moment when I should have brought the flyers. Where are they? I think they're in the back seat of the car, aren't they, at the moment? As long as you stream it into Discord, then I can watch you be frustrated. Mindrake's back up, by the way. He was passed out in the middle of the road yesterday. I had to move him to the side in the shade of the trees to recover, but he's good, he's good, he's good, he's good. No bus, no cousin, no. Alright. Oh, what if he's not open? He might not be open because it's a... It's fucking Sunday. Oh, I came here to... Do we dump it, even though it's not open? I could make some short-term money now, and then end up paying a fine. But if you think about it... I'd be emptying the shit truck, I'd pay about 1,000 fine, but I'd be making 4,000. Or 3.5 or something like that. Is it worth dumping 10,000 litres of shit somewhere? Just because I've made this journey. I don't know, cats. They got me last time, but I did do it on the road. I can pay the fine, yeah. Look how low it's sat. It's so full. But I don't know if I'll be paying more than I make. Press 1 to illegally dump. Kitten says do it. Gwynblade says no. I don't know the maths. Dump it in the tip. I mean, the option is to just drive home and do the logs. It would be a wasted journey. That's how he was conceived. Is there time or will you run late before you know it's Monday regardless? Is there time or will you run late and before you know it's Monday? There's not time to dump it at the tip because that's all the way to the southwest and I'm in the northwest at the moment. There's time for me to illegally dump it and do the shit sucking now in town. Ooh, decisions. If we dump it, where do we dump it? I wonder if I dump it, like, because I did it on the road last time, and that's when I got in trouble. If I did it, like, in the lake, or in town, or in the rubber, maybe if I, like, backed right into the trees here and did it, it wouldn't be so bad. I better not, right? Because I'm doing all this to save money. It's a bit of a wasted journey, but... Also, this is an incredibly full load. I can pay it, but I don't know if I get the money back. I can be home in 10 minutes we'll be chopping logs. I just have to eat the journey. Oh, alright, let's do it. Fuck, that was annoying. We got the kill you bottles though and stuff. It wasn't a completely wasted journey. Alright. Let's take that defeat. Gwynblade was on the bus, everybody. For those of you that was hoping that was the case. Wait, I was going to try something. Hang on. Give me a second, you ready? So it would be this, and... Okay, you ready? There. I'm trying to get this to work. Okay, maybe not. We'll go for a 4 at some point. It's got to be possible. We can confirm that Jotty Loppy at least has 3 arms. Speaking of, maybe we go to Scotty and see if we can get some money that way. But I don't think he's going to be in right now, is he? Scotty's not going to be in, is he, at fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Oh, look. I've never been here. Let's just have a quick look at this. Dougie, welcome to the stream. These are the rally cars that have just finished, look. This'll be us one day. Alcarion's gone home as well, it seems. No, because he's going to be at the start, isn't he? Not at the end. Interesting. Dougie, welcome to the stream. Good morning. I see you have the watch. Well done. How was the fist fight and the girl? We've not seen or heard from the girl yet today. I assume you have to be in the car for that. Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. But the fist fight it didn't go as well as it usually does. I actually got knocked up, like punched and knocked onto my back. So it's gone better, but we survived and I have the watch. And I drove to town for no reason. Pretty good. Alright, let's drive home then. Well, there's nothing I need in any other direction, is there? I don't need to go to Alcarion because it's shut. I don't need to go to Southend because the Kielyu's still brewing. Don't need anything from the shop. I drove to town to suck poo today, only to realise that the place is shut and the tank's full, so other than dumping it in the woods and getting a fine, I'm essentially just having to go home. And Tesco Express still isn't built. Dougie, good morning. Alcarion, good morning. Not knocked up, knocked out. Knocked flat, knocked down. But I got up again. Yeah, I've had more successful fistfights with that guy, but we won. His body's under the village hall, and everybody suggested I piss on him. Am I actually going to have to pull up again? I need a whiskey drink. I need a cider drink. You know, my one claim to fame, I was really unwell. And off school, and I was up at like 1 o'clock in the morning and listening to the radio because I didn't feel very well, and they said, and now a brand new single getting its exclusive first play in the UK on Radio 1 or whatever it was, and it was that song. I was there when it was first played on the radio. I did this 10 minutes ago. Just ask your...
sinä paketin takana, miten puhalluskokeessa toimitaan?
I did nothing.
Sellainen lukema tällä kertaa.
See?
Kyllä tässä jotain epäilyttävää on selkeästi tekeillä. En vaan tiedä vielä mitä. Silmällä nulikkaa.
Fuck's that guy? Tub thumping, yeah.
Thought he was in an action movie. Thankfully, he only dented his pride and a couple of fenders and 384 passengers.
Alright, let's go chop logs. And then hopefully the postal order's in on Monday. Don't run over a police officer, don't run over a police officer. Good. Pretty cool, you old swat. Just happening to be there. I don't know what year that'll have been. Maybe 93, 94? I was very young though. I'm not going to start saying I was in the Hacienda when it got its first play. Right, I actually don't have to worry about speeding now, do I? Because I'm beyond them. Do I take this road? No, because the rally's on, isn't it? I'll take the long way. There's a wee little thing. I'll be honest, I thought it sounded ridiculous. Stay in third gear. Staying in third and not moving up to fourth is the one thing that's going to stop me from getting too many speeding tickets. Because it sounds terrible if I push it too much. Is Bybeat still crashed over here? Somebody is. What's that guy doing? That is a inventive way to get your car stuck. Alright. Slight wasted journey, but it's fine. It killed Sunday, right? Sundays are annoying in this game. So I'm just going to keep going now until I get the next... Is it the next left? Fuck it, I'm risking fourth gear. Can't stop me. So nervous. What about you too, son? What, Sunday? Boring Sunday? My dad loved it, so I definitely have memories of dancing around in our living room while he played it on a massive unneeded 90s surround system that took up the whole entertainment centre. Weird, remember this, Gwynblade? Our dad went out and treated himself at some point, some bonus or something from work. He treated himself to a new stereo, and at the time it's quite a good one. Like a full setup thing, and it was pretty top. This is like 96 or something like that, and it was in our living room. And then Tomb Raider 2, I think, came out, and in the tutorial level where you could walk around her house and jump around on all of the obstacles to practice, they the sort of stereo system she had in like the main lounge was exactly the same one, modelled exactly the same. Like they'd used that one that he bought as the model. Lara Croft approved. Do you remember that, Gwynblade? No? You remember the stereo, I assume? It was like silver finish. Did you really? Huh. It was like quite expensive at the time, right? Yeah. Who made Tomb Raider? Was it Square? Who made Tomb Raider back in the day? But yeah, it's Tomb Raider. Lara Croft approved. Right, go easy. Easy. I'm in danger of getting complacent. IDOS, that's it. The new ones are... no, they aren't Square either, are they? They're Crystal Dynamics, aren't they, the new ones? I've still got that third Tomb Raider to play. Everybody raves about it, don't they? The Shadow of the Tomb Raider, or whatever it's called. I remember Dan saying it was tippy toppers. I played the first and second on stream. It just feels like a different lifetime playing games like that on this channel. For some reason, playing games like that don't feel brutal and punishing enough for the weird tone this place has been set recently. I think I've said before it'd be a good one for Halloween if it wasn't for Resident Evil. Yeah, maybe. So it's a bit more horror related, is it? It's set in Central America, isn't it? I think I played the first little bit. And then watched Chrisman with a load of bikini mods or whatever it was. I think it was Chrisman. Not that he'd do anything like that, of course. I'm actually really looking forward to that, because regardless of whether we finish this or not, Halloween week this time is the Resident Evil 4 remake. Probably the newest game we've ever had on this channel. Whoa, I'm looking forward to that. One of my favourite playthroughs, the first game, and I've been adoring these remakes. Heaven forbid I have to actually spend proper money on a game though for this channel, disgusting. I wonder if you put chops on for it. Do you fancy a bit of chop guessing? You wouldn't, would you? It's like our one time a year now we do chop guessing. Shake it up a bit, fuck it. Do we do it? I might have to put it on a stupid difficulty just to facilitate chops. Good. Right, I apologise for that. That was a bit of a waste of a journey, but we're back. And now it's just money, 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 money. So let's get going with it, I think. Let's get the tractor over there and let's get chopping logs, because Siddles waits for no man. I learnt that from his dogging videos. I bet there's people in here that have never done chop guessing, which is a very strange thing to think. Something so core to this place at one time. If you thought marbles was rigged. Oh, I don't want to chop logs. I suppose if it has to be done, right? It's the only thing I can think to do for money, because the Keelyu's still brewing. It's Sunday, so I can't empty the shit truck. No room in it to pump any out there. I could go strawberry picking, but I'm sure you'd all rather I jumped into traffic than went strawberry picking for money. But the lady made a list of demands and we must meet them. I wonder if there's a way to just like artificially skip to Monday. Maybe let's get these logs filled and we'll do that. Hopefully I'll be tired enough to just skip straight to Monday. Is that close enough? Oh, I am so bad at judging this. That's what Mina was saying yesterday about being able to judge distances on eyesight alone. The scale of stuff. I just saw a mod called Skip Time by Shitting. Is that like Outer Wilds where you choose how long you sleep for? I think you can do it anyway, cats, because what you'd do is you'd get really tired. Like if I wore myself out now doing this, then went to bed, and then if I woke up at like 11 PM or something, just sit in front of the TV until I'm tired and then skip a chunk more time. I suppose it's cumbersome and people would prefer to just type it in on the toilet. Oh god, right, somebody think of a controversial topic of conversation for us to be working at while we're doing this. A sleeping pill mod. Also, you could just skip time. Just take a sleeping pill and skip 3 days in one sleep. That's a responsible thing to do. I've always been really sort of nervous and sort of... Sleeping pills scare me, I don't know why. Just the concept of it. It feels like the most unnatural thing imaginable to, like, brute force sleep. Depression mode, yeah, just live in bed for 3 days. I always wonder what, like, if Endgame is the rally, then what if you fuck the rally up on Sunday, and then you just have to sort of, what do you do for 5 days if there's nothing left for you to do? Just fuck around and watch time pass, maybe. He'll fuck your melatonin production up. I'm sure there's uses where they're extremely necessary, right? And there's illnesses and stuff which completely warrant it. That's not what I'm referring to, but there's some people that have been on sleeping tablets for like 3 years. And that, I don't know about that. It sounds scary. And I'm sure it is. I'm not being dismissive of it, but that can't be good for you. Our parents gave us it to us all growing up back home, and now none of the people my age can sleep without aid. Well, so you was sort of force-fed sleeping tablets? Why? Just to have a quiet life, maybe? Or was it necessary? Benadryl and melatonin. Just to put us to sleep is all I know. Weird. Just to stop you getting up all night. Saw a thing the other day where somebody described how their favourite playthrough of any game series was Mass Effect when I was depressed, which sounds like a massive misunderstanding of what depression is. Mass Effect when I was depressed? Yeah, it sounds like depression's something that just sort of... that you have for a week or two, doesn't it? Oh, I know I had to take a few days off work because I was temporarily... yeah, as opposed to a chronic thing. That's crazy. That's how it works, right? You can't actually get over it. The reality is, I suspect the reality is I skived off work for 10 weeks. Just to avoid any misunderstanding, what we're both saying here is this is somebody that we're not dismissing depression here as skiving. We mean somebody that is using a very serious illness to describe something that wasn't that. I think that's what we're saying, Gwynblade, right? What do you mean? So the idea of saying depression is just something that you have once, as opposed to a long and chronic, serious battle with something that you're always working on. Oh, sorry, Kitten. Yeah, sorry. I've moved over to Gwynblade's topic. Don't like how easily people use the term. Yeah. I worry about anxiety as well, because I was completely and utterly guilty of being nervous in some situations and calling it anxiety. Like, and then you meet people that are completely crippled by this stuff, and you think, and I regret ever using such a serious word for me just being nervous in a situation or shy or whatever. Depression isn't waking up one day and just feeling rubbish. Yeah, exactly. It's still something that deserves to be treated and respected. But yeah, this that's a serious word, isn't it? Absolutely, Gwynblade. As I say, it's definitely something that people need to work on and stuff, but me saying that I'm a person that suffers with anxiety or whatever, I kind of regret in the face of learning what it actually is and like what not even serious cases can look like, which completely differed from what. Yeah, it is Gwynblade, yeah, but I don't think what I was in my particular moments of struggle warranted such a strong word, shall we say. Not when that word could also be used for extreme cases of this stuff. Never would I dream of discrediting someone going through. Absolutely not, Kitten, yeah. I don't think any of us would. Difference between depression and with executive dysfunction and skiving is whether or not you have a choice. True, actually. But, like, I think being in a particular low spot and enjoying a video game with the time you've got and depression in 99.9% of cases is a different thing, and I just worry about us throwing serious terms around a bit too lightly, shall we say. Anxiety is a mental health condition. Is more where your reactions aren't appropriate to the threat. Precisely. Do you know, I watched a documentary recently about what used to be called Bedlam, which is now a mental health and it's not mental health as such, but it's a serious disorder and anxiety clinic. And there was a guy that had got himself so nervous about going to the toilet and not cleaning properly that he spent 7 hours in there every day. And it was ruining everything. He had crashed out of university and everything because he was so nervous about not being clean after he'd been to the toilet and that kind of thing. And there was a lady on there that was... She couldn't walk down the street without serious anxiety because she was scared that if she saw somebody in the distance and then they disappeared, she was terrified that she'd put them in a dustbin. Like, and it sounds silly and irrational, and she admits it is, but like that is. And I'm not saying that the extreme cases invalidate everything else because they don't at all, but you know what I mean. Something Towns told me once that helped me with anxiety for anyone that needs it. You get the same feeling when you're excited, nervous, and anxious. If you think about it as I'm excited to do this thing, it helps sometimes. For the times it doesn't, it just eats something just eats something sour. Corkscrew, welcome to the stream. Remove your mental health brain part. Wait, what does that mean? Remove the good bit or the bad bit? So eating something sour is meant to help, is it true? Sour helps reset the nervous system. I never knew that. Another term I don't like using very often is OCD. Because you see them poor people that like people that when OCD isn't just I like the room to be tidy or I like lining things up in the fridge in my summer car. Actual OCD is horrifying. Tags that welcome to the stream. Oh shit, yeah, midstream break time. Do you know if I nearly filled this? Let me just put these in. I might have actually filled this load of logs while I was fucking about. Just get lobotomized. That used to be the way, right? Tags that, good afternoon. Thank you for the reminder. Exactly, Gwynblade. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But for the same reason that I wouldn't say that I'm disabled because I've got a bad back. Even though it's more, admittedly more serious than that. But like, for the same reason, I think I can work on my issues, but I think my issues are within a normal window. Like if I get because I get confused around money pretty easily. But I wouldn't say that my sort of apprehension when it comes to making phone calls to the bank or whatever, I wouldn't say that's anxiety. I'd say that's just a manifestation of my inability or whatever. Does that make sense? But that's for me anyway. That's the only way how I'm describing it myself. I have anxiety about you finishing this game. It'll be a life-changing event. You no longer playing it. It does feel, I'll carry on, like we're progressing at quite a rapid speed toward what looks like it might be a conclusion at some point in the near future. It'd be sad, actually. And if you identify one of those things, you can better control it. That's true, yeah. I mean, being aware of it's one thing, but I think I am somebody that can be in danger of over-diagnosing themselves. Sour taste like, why do I do this? Let me rethink. Just have to describe that as anxiety, but I absolutely can see it from just being something you weren't used to. Yeah, I think anxiety is too strong of a word because that can be a really serious issue, right? But it is definitely something that I need to be aware of. I'm not saying that I'm not downplaying what I have, I just think that's a really serious word. Like, I'd never call for doctor's appointments, but now I get unreasonably nervous about making calls. True. But I just worry, I don't know. For me, I wouldn't count what I have as that. Anyway, I need to go for a minute for a bit. I'll be back. Pause this conversation because it's interesting. We'll talk about it when I get back. 2 minutes, everybody. Taxax's in charge because he called it.
Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Finish and You're Finished. Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger, it is Jothan. Fresh off his latest adventure where he managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer instead of coolant, Jothan, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Do you know what? The perfect song for a calm midstream break. I'll take it. Right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. First of all, what's in this can? Right, where was we? Yeah, okay. I never had to call for doctor's appointments, and now I get unreasonably nervous about making calls. Just called it anxiety, but I can see how it wouldn't actually. I think it's true that it is, and it would fall definitely under the umbrella, and it would be helpful to label it as such when it comes to investigating paths out of that behaviour type or whatever, if that's what you're looking for. But for me, the issues I particularly have, I think, are so low on the list that I don't like using the word because it could maybe... It's maybe a bit extreme. I don't mind phone calls. It wasn't phone calls that was the thing. It's just... I just get a bit confused about money, that's all. Satan says Pepsi Max, Kitten says lemonade, Bindrake, cream soda, I'll carry on, Diet Coke, cheeky cream soda. My take on this stuff is you shouldn't dismiss... I don't dismiss the symptoms whatsoever, because they lack severity. No, not at all, Gundle. In fact, I actually do a hell of a lot of self-reflective work on this stuff. It's just that word, I think. That's the only thing. This feels the same sort of thing, the same sort of thinking being behind the, everyone has it sometimes, which is seriously damaging. It is. It absolutely is. I'm just speaking in terms of the way I sort of categorise my own issues. And I certainly aren't trying to put it on anybody else. But yeah, no, I very much take things that make me uncomfortable seriously, as I think everybody should. I'm just careful not to over-diagnose myself, which is another issue, like meeting it in the middle, if that makes sense. Okay, still a few more logs, then we're done. Then we can get these sent off. Yeah, no, I definitely don't think it's the latter. I'm not saying everybody has that stuff at all. Because it is, in fact, the opposite. I'm saying this is an extremely serious thing. And I don't think everybody has it, to the point where things that look like it in my life, I'm not willing to put such a serious label on it. Right. Satan says Pepsi Max, Kitten, Lemonade, Mindrake, Cream Soda, I'll carry on, Diet Coke, Cheeky Cream Soda. The answer was, everybody... Oh, Max killing me today. Fucking Kitten. We're having such a calm afternoon, yet I still get finessed by 6 people. Dickhead. It's that weird period in time where talking about it has become acceptable and now everyone is trying to diagnose themselves instead of seeking the help. Yes, and the internet doesn't help, does it? They immediately go, that's depression, I have depression, and so forth. Yeah, the thing I worry about with it is it out of the realms of possibility that slapping such a serious label on stuff that maybe doesn't warrant it makes you live the life of somebody that is struggling with something that you aren't? Does that make sense? Is there a weird self-fulfilling prophecy thing about it? I'm coming at this from the stance that it is a very serious thing. Do you think, Kitten? Yeah. If you think you're depressed, well, there's maybe a chance that you might. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not discounting the idea that everyone has it sometimes, of course they do, it's a human condition. I'm saying that if I said to you everyone has a back like yours, they just deal with it better, it'd make you wonder what's wrong with you. It would, true. Yeah, I think, though, that train of thought is almost exactly opposite to what I was coming at this with. I was not dismissing mine as it's just something everybody has. I was saying the opposite. I was saying this kind of stuff is extremely serious, and I want to be incredibly sure that my minor struggles are not that incredibly severe thing before I go and slap the label on. Oh, you're haggling the rhetoric, not the point. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I worry about that stuff. Because I really worry about people that are suffering from these issues. But I also worry an equal amount for people that have misdiagnosed themselves and maybe think that their lot is worse than it actually is. So that would be quite debilitating, wouldn't it? If you think you're hot, you can be the ugliest son of a bitch ever, but if they don't think that, they're going to go out thinking they are hot shit. Same concept. If there are cases of women having false pregnancies due to believing with every fibre of their being that they are, so why not the same in other aspects? True. Yeah, it's possible. I just worry that it's possible to misconstrue what I'm saying as this stuff isn't... Wait, have I... What time is it? It's 9 PM. This is a bit too late to be going to Siddles, isn't it? Alright, tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to go to Siddles in the morning. It's first thing in the morning, we're going to go deliver these logs. Maybe anxiety is a bad example here, as it's part of everyone's life, but becomes a real problem when their brain becomes wired over time to live under anxiety. Yeah, precisely. In like 2011, when this all started getting talked about a lot more, I pretty much assumed that the very minor issues I have were anxiety, and then read too much, learned too much, and diagnosed too much to the point where I was avoiding situations I was probably fine with because I thought I had something worse than I did. So since then, instead of being aware of where I might have weaknesses or where I might have issues with this stuff, fucking Sothan, I forgot. I'm having to be careful to make sure I acknowledge where I have strengths. Does that make sense? Hello, Sothan. Press 1 to go pick him up. I have to, don't I? I said I was going to do it every time he called. Fuck! Alright, yeah, let's do it, God damn it, Sothan. If your brain switches to anxiety mode in inappropriate situations, that's where it's a mental health condition. Yeah, precisely. And I think the anxiety, as you say yourself, Gwynblade, is the point in which your reaction and your fear instinct and your self-defense instinct kick up to a higher level than the threat that presents itself, right? And if I had to talk money jargon with the bank and I was confused about it, that's just me being cautious about sounding like a tit on the phone. I don't think that is a fear response or a danger response, overreacting or anything like that. So I probably don't have to sit and think that I have all of the symptoms that come with severe social anxiety, for example, because I don't, and I probably shouldn't be trying to convince myself that I do. I don't know if there's any sense in that or not. I think the phone call to the bank is a very minor. It is, yeah. But just for the record, this is not a phone call thing. But that's the extent of it for me. Public speaking might be a better one that most people can relate to. That's true. So I heard a theory about the public speaking one. What, did I just get the van stuck on? Why is the van stuck? Hello? I don't even know how it's stuck. Oh, there's a tiny little ditch and I went and got the van stuck in it. Hang on. It's sliding by itself. You idiot. Stubbler. I need to go pick Sothan up and I've got the fucking van stuck. Are you kidding me? Tell you what. No, not that. Where's the jerry can? There. Right, don't lose this. I need to go pick it. You can also talk yourself so far the other way that you just don't feel it anymore. I used to live by that diagnosis because I thought that's what you do. Now I just kind of shove it back and forget what things feel like anymore. Yeah, I suppose there's two negative ways of dealing with it, right? And I'm almost certainly only speaking from my experience with this stuff, about my symptoms, because I wouldn't even dream of trying to relate to anything beyond. That's kind of the problem, right? Alright, that's under the back wheel of the jerry can. Plus, all those things cause anxiety responses because of an infrequency more than anything. Yeah, they're unfamiliar experience. Well, in a lot of cases, true. I can't believe I've gone and got the van I might have to go in the car to pick him up. Press 1 to go in the car. No, don't. No, do I? No, we take the van or we don't go at all. If I can find the jerry can. If I had to do what you're doing now tomorrow, I'd be shitting it. Yeah. There is a familiarity thing, but... Oh, here we go. Okay, we're pushing it now. I actually think that the blind spot I have with money, because it's like maths and all that's not bad. The blind spot I have with money, like I almost thought numerical dyslexia at one point, but I'm not too bad with like basic maths and stuff. I don't know. And no matter how I've spent countless attempts at sort of learning all the terminology and stuff regarding money and banking and that kind of thing, but it always goes straight out the other end. It's like none of the practices, it just doesn't stick. It's almost like there's a hole in that part of my brain and it all just trickles out. I had to answer the door. I was just talking about. We're still talking about it, Kit. I just got the van stuck in game, that's all. I'm trying to pick Sothan up with the fucking van stuck. Come on! Come on! He's got anxiety, but it's just a no. Nah. I'm a lot stronger than I gave myself credit for when I was slapping the anxiety term on everything. Me. Because the problem I had is when I'd started using that term, I stopped worrying about dealing with it for some reason. Because I was like, oh, it's just this thing. But what I was actually doing is using a very serious condition and a very serious mental health issue to justify me not putting effort into something that I was perfectly capable of doing, just avoiding. And that took some self-awareness. Not that I'm saying anybody else is, of course. Because what I'm saying is his anxiety and depression are far more serious than my stupid fucking idiot behaviour. Right, we're off to pick Sothan up. Now we've bored everybody in chat to death. I think a good way of explaining my situation is it's not an anxiety. Like, if I phone the bank, I just say, hello, I am terrible with this stuff. It goes in one ear and out the other. Can you explain it in simple terms and help me help you get this fixed? I have absolutely no worry playing the naive. I'm perfectly capable on the phone of getting help, and it's not a social anxiety or anything. I just need help in that spot because I have a black hole when it comes to learning. From my experience, if you think you have it, you probably don't. If you're questioning yourself every waking hour why you're incapable of dealing with every single aspect of life that everybody else seems to be, you probably have severe. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And you should seek help in every... I genuinely think you should seek help in every single instance. Yeah, I have absolutely no issue getting help in the moment. I can understand why you say the phone for you isn't anxiety, but now at the same time you're too nervous to ask for help. Hang on. I can understand why you say the phone for you isn't the anxiety now, but at the same time, are you too nervous to ask for the help or just too dumb? No, like I was just saying then, the first thing I do in these situations is answer the phone and say, hello, my name's Studley. I'm a massive idiot and I'm not very good at this kind of thing. Can you help me in as simple terms as possible? First thing I do is ask for help. And I am dumb, kitten, and I refuse to acknowledge you saying I am. Yeah, pretty much, kitten, yeah. And no matter how much I learn it, it just goes out the other ear, if that's what makes sense. So this is a butcher's. Mina, welcome to the stream. It's only just Monday and we're going to go and pick Sothan up, so... She's, we've not heard from her yet, but I'm just earning enough money to be able to go and buy all the bits we need from the car. Mina, good afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not a social thing whatsoever. I use social confidence to get out of those situations, or to at least smooth them. But I still get nervous on the way in. I think it's even less anxiety. I'm just a bit embarrassed that I can't grasp this stuff. There you go, look, Mina. The second, as we was finishing Sea of Thieves earlier, I said we'll probably hear this song on the radio. The second you arrive. I have no idea about any of the shit with my dentist for that reason. I get too nervous to ask any questions. Yeah. This car's overtaking. Please no cars in front or I'm dead. Please no cars in front or I'm dead. Dickheads. Yeah, when I'm in a situation like that, I do the opposite. If I'm nervous about something, I ask a million questions. I was super proud of myself for giving them what's what the other day about not giving me any info at all. Ended up using holiday days to waste my time there. Not giving me any info at all, and ended up using holiday days to waste my time there. You shut completely down and find the quickest escape route. That's the thing, right? That a lot of different situations here. I think I just have an area where I lack skill or lack ability, and lack the ability to learn, and that manifests as embarrassment and shame, even though it's irrational. But it's not actually anxiety. What has gone on here? What is this? Aliens have landed.
Cheeky's won the rally for the 34th time since the
Shut
Robbie
up,
family has
Sothan.
moved to the valley.
Bybeat's crashed. Bybeat's caused some proper chaos. Look at this. Hey, 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 hey.
Voi saatana.
Alright, we're alright. We survived. We got through the traffic chaos. Sothan's gonna gone home by the time I get to him. Now I've got a car up my... Are you seriously overtaking? They've rammed me. What is this? How am I going to survive? I need to get out of the way so this car can get past. Am I even being chased by him anymore? I don't know what that was. Yeah, you can have anxiety in extremely specific situations. True. But I think for me, how I choose to use that word, I don't feel comfortable using it on my situation. Is that fair? Santa, welcome to the stream.
My drug-selling friend got in a car crash and lost an arm, so now he only has use of one hand. He's slowly dealing with it.
I don't know what I find funnier, the joke or the idea that Santa's sat through this incredibly serious conversation trying to find something to make jokes about. Santa, good afternoon and welcome to the stream. Genuinely think that could help a lot of people. What could Kitten, sorry? Chaz, welcome to the stream. Please stop encouraging him. I don't know if you watched the Worms video, Chaz, but I hope you're alright with me using your image briefly. Good morning. Santa, good afternoon. I did. I hated it. I loved it. Feel free to copyright strike me for using your image without asking. So then, we are here. Jump in, sir. You alright? Good night. I'd tell you to put your belt on, but I know you won't listen. How was the pub last night? Conversation scintillating? The train is driving me crazy. It blows that whistle just to fuck with me every day. I bet. Does it go through the night so then? I bet it does. Craziest thing for me is that I have zero recollection of even talking about it on stream. I must admit, sorry everybody for a bit of inside baseball discussion here. I used it from a different part of the Worm Olympics, but it just seemed to fit there. I'm sorry everyone. I hope you can forgive me, in time. Not immediately jump into, oh, I have anxiety, instead of trying to figure out the actual root cause of what's giving you that feeling and putting a different... Yeah, the reason I say that is because I think instead of working on it, I was like, oh, I can just call it this and then I'm alright. And I don't think that was healthy for either how such a serious issue is perceived, or me dealing with the problem I had. Like I said earlier, you have the same exact physical reaction to anxiety as you do for excitement, yeah. Which is why he got struck off as a dentist due to his erections. I don't know how they noticed it. I didn't think it was big enough to register. Yeah, I think everybody in that Worm Olympics highlights video did something equally stupid and heroic. Maybe not as heroic as Easy Green's last stand and such events, but everybody had shining moments in that video. Maybe not Mina's sextuple kill or whatever you'd call it. All of those worm rounds were bangers. Yeah, there really wasn't a dull one, was there? And every day, the first two rounds were won by different teams, so it always came down to the third one. It was a really good Worm Olympics, actually. Yeah, that was the top. I wouldn't have minded actually seeing the Wrigley off, though. Everybody competing against each other solo. But we never got to see it because Mina just crushed the competition. If you're just joining, by the way, I'm taking Sothan home again. He has different voice lines every time, so part of me wants to just keep doing this. Just to make sure. I've not got my fucking belt on. How have I not got my belt on? Watch cousin come over here now and just kill me. Sorry, everybody. That was terrible road safety. Ah,
Morning, Dick.
not this guy. Martin, welcome to the stream. Mina, I'm sorry. It was an accident. We was talking about serious topics, love life and beyond. I was distracted. Good morning, Martin. Mina, don't shout. He's driving. You've seen what people shouting in chat does for me. Use your inside voice. Look at Sothan, he's sat quiet. Right, I'm just going to go over Martin Bridge very carefully. Very nice, no troubles, no efforts. Just shove him around while driving instead. Nope. Mina. Get more damage done that way. How much is Sothan going to pay? I think it's 50 marks every time by the feel of things. Then we're going to go home, deliver the logs to Siddles. And we're going to... Ooh, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go get the car registered. I forgot about that. That was the plan for Monday. Imagine if the car passes its test. That's what we're all here for, right? So the car failed because the front seat wasn't bolted in properly. And because it didn't have a warning triangle. But now we've done both of those things. So I vote we take the logs to Siddles, and then if there's time, go get the car assessed, registered. Mina coming in here with her worms thinking she owns the place, and wriggling in, screaming and shouting. Some of us are trying to sleep. Please no train. There you go, Sothan. Yeah, you good?
Kiitoksia vaan. Tuossa sulle vähän laksimiehen palkkaa.
Appreciate it. Goodbye, Sothan.
A neurosurgeon investigating a woman's mystery symptoms in an Australian hospital says she plucked a wriggling worm from the patient's brain. Surgeon Harry Priya Bandy was performing a biopsy through a hole in the 64-year-old patient's skull at Canberra Hospital last year when she used forceps to pull out the parasite, which measured 8 centimeters, or 3 inches. Sheer
8 centimetre worm in someone's brain? What sci-fi film is this? I was on the news today. Ugh. How the fuck does an 8 centimetre brain worm get in someone's brain? She's been sleeping in the garden. I assume it's not a garden worm, of course. Kitten's got... No, sorry, Mina's got... What is it? Candy floss grapes you were talking about. Belt's on, right? Yeah, Gorilla Radio. I saw that. The world's disgusting. That was enough for Mina to write off the entire globe. You know what? Let's take the car first. I'll take the logs to Siddles, either tomorrow or off stream. Actually, let's get a postal order fired up.
The worm's eggs are commonly shed in snake droppings which contaminate grass eaten by small mammals. The life cycle continues as other snakes eat the mammals. The woman lives near a carpet python habitat and forages for native vegetation called Warrigal green to cook. While she had no direct contact with snakes, scientists hypothesized that she consumed the eggs from the vegetation or her contaminated hands. Cheer 1.
Thanks for the most deafening cheer 1 in the history of the Doomhaus. So she was using stuff from her garden to cook, or stuff from the area that had been contaminated with snake. Oh. So an 8 centimetre. What was the symptoms? Mystery symptoms. When they say Australia is dangerous and has insects and bugs that would frighten anybody, I believe them. Brainworms, no thank you. Cotton candy grapes, yes please.
A year earlier, she had been admitted to her local hospital in southeast New South Wales state with symptoms including abdominal pain, diarrhea, a dry cough and night sweats.
I thought you'd inserted a dry cock then into that as a joke. Ugh. Ugh. Welcome to the stream. We're having a quiet afternoon today and we're discussing depression, anxiety and brainworms apparently. Everybody enjoying themselves. Are these cotton candy grapes a different cut? Why is the music? Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, me neither, Ken. Let's carry on. Goodbye, thank you for the bits. They're not a different colour, they're just, like, much sweeter. Yeah. Everybody, let's just be calmed. But all you've done so far, Cats, is browse the My Summer Car mod section. There's a nice crisp pop when you bite into it. Ooh. So you ready for the most productive 50 minutes in My Summer Car history? That's the loud song. Freeze them. Right, let's get this car registered, shall we? And while I'm in town, we'll suck some shit. What am I doing here? Radio off. We're still talking about snake eggs. Hello, I'm coming. Hello. Hello, 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 yes. Brilliant. Thank you for me. Roger that. I'll be through when you open to pick it up. 10 o'clock, right? Appreciate. Sorry to cut him off. The sleeping pill mod triggered the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. It was the sleeping pill mod that Cats was talking about that triggered this discussion. Alright, let's go get this car registered. You microplane some frozen watermelon or strawberries and put a little drizzle of sweetened condensed milk onto it. It's the best summertime snack ever. No added sugar, though. Oh, sweetened condensed milk. I was worried about no added sugar for a second there. That does sound good. I love frozen fruit. Lovely. Do I need food or anything? I don't, do I? Alright. Time to take the car out for a spin for the first time today. Let me just move the tractor. Recommended for people that really aren't into fruit.
When presented with various crisp packets, a bull will almost always choose the same flavor as a nearby human is eating.
Huh.
A piece of toast and a hard-boiled egg walked into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve breakfast here."
Santa. Christ. Jamie, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. That's actually really interesting about the seagull thing. I think the seagulls are the one species that humanity's fucked up the most. We spread ourselves out all over their habitat and then started cooking and eating delicious food in the open air. to the point where they don't know who they are, what they were meant to eat, and where they're going. And now they're watching humans to see which crisps taste the best. Frozen bits of banana, yoghurt, and some kind of syrup makes a tippy-top smoothie, all blended. Banana is the base, right? It's always banana as the base. That's what Lemmy told me once. Gulls just want to have fun. Do you know, I always credit the best stream title we've ever had around these parts to Koala. We were fighting over a Fort of the Damned in the Sea of Thieves, so at the time it was like the main sort of like contested content and the one that you have the most fights over. And the stream title was Spice Gulls. That's excellent. I didn't eat lunch and you're killing me here. California Gulls. Spice Gulls, though. It was the spice, it just worked so well. Alright, I need food and drink. What I'm going to do, we're going to go to town. We're going to take the beers. We're going to take... we've got the warning triangle. I've got the tool set. Everything's ready. We're off to town. We're going to get the car assessed, which is going to pass. And then we're going to come back. No, we're going to suck some shit if we've got time, then we're going to drive home. How about that? Also, thanks to our new aerials, we now have a radio in the car. So I'll put a bit of choke on just for the meantime while she warms up. Kitten not eating lunch, imagine. Jamie, how are we? Good afternoon. We've just been doing the odd job and chores and stuff today. Making money, or prepping to make money. It didn't feel like lunch. Lunch is the best part of the workday. That's in a home time. Hello!
Hei, tässä olisi saa...
Yes,
Isikäskin soittaa.
I will. I appreciate that. I feel bad for that kid, but I also don't have time to sit and listen to her talk because I'm supposed to be going to the shop. Why is it not warming up? Oh, there it goes. He took the lunch break, he just didn't eat. It's backfiring. Is it backfiring because it's... I think I needed to warm up for that. I think it's backfiring because it's too either rich or lean. I can't remember which. But it should go down eventually. Yeah, it's going down as it warms up. Now it should stop backfiring when I rev it. Beautiful. Yeah, it's, I don't think I've wired it up properly though, Cats, because it's not responding. I'll look into wiring it up at another time. You just reminded me though, I can't go on the main road, can I? Quite significant this. First time I've driven the car with the radio working and everything. Are you all proud of us? We've come so far. Maybe should have had a drink. Probably should have checked fluids and stuff, but I suppose if we can just get it to town, we can deal with that there. I don't know if I go on the main road because of the police, but it's also the quickest route. I suppose we take the back roads. All I have to do is dodge cousin once. Please don't break down. Will be. I think every now and again I should probably do a full tune of the car, shouldn't I? Like, completely check everything again. Also, keep checking the oil and the coolant levels and just general car maintenance now. We're at that point, which I'm kind of proud of, but it's only been for one trip out so far, so I can't imagine it needs anything emergency level. Didn't pay too much attention during the discussion. Did you fix the seat? I did, Cats, yeah. The triangles in the back. So they're the two things that it failed on, right? I might be about to get this car registered as road legal, which is a... Shut up, radio man. That was the train just passing, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, the second after it failed, Cats, I went outside and just bolted the seat in. There was two... I only bolted two in instead of all four. Oh, I didn't set the postal order for the speakers like I was going to do. Shit. Oh, it's fine. I'm going to go this way. I forgot to... I was going to make a postal order and just get the speakers ordered early, but I didn't. So, I only bolted the front two in. I didn't bolt the back two of the driver's seat, and that's why it failed. How we could tell that by just banging it with a screwdriver, I don't know, but... That guy's good. I should have brought some Keeley for Southampton, shouldn't I? But I guess I am kind of limited with time. I might sleep in town again tonight. If I survive long enough, that is. God, I love driving the car. It feels so good. I can't kind of explain how proud a feeling it is to be able to drive it. It's going to fuck me now, you watch, but it feels good. You know what I think? You are wrong about the end, about having a baby. I think myself, as I'm like, it's definitely up for debate. If you know the answer, please don't tell us, by the way. Why, what do you think, Nina? Shit, I don't have any lights, sorry, but it didn't really complain about lights yesterday, so maybe it's not an issue. I think we're at the point where I need to start listing things I want to do before the credits. Been thinking getting a girlfriend seems like a bit of a lucky roll of the dice. Maybe.
Hey Stula,
Hello.
how is life?
Terrible, Santa. It just gets worse as it goes along. Well, story-wise, you'll definitely win the rally at some point. Yeah, maybe. See, that's the thing, Mina. I've started to wonder whether or not I have a list of things I want to achieve before the end, because if the credits is at the end of the rally, then I haven't progressed the romance story. Or if the credits is at the end of the romance story, I haven't done the rally. You might need to do both, I don't know. For now, I think I should probably try and aim to drag race, aim to get the car fully upgraded, aim to, I don't know, do 10 missions for Grandma, 10 missions for Southampton. You know what I mean? I really don't know how this game is structured, but you're right. It might just be something that can or can't happen along the way, the whole girlfriend thing. You don't have Finn in mind for the name of the last stream, do you? I did, Gwynblade, yeah. If you remember the last time we discussed that, I drove the van off the road. And, got in cousin's car and died, so it's not my most, it's not a conversation I'm excited about having again. I can't believe a coincidence would be credit versus the main goal. Do you know what I've been thinking about that, Mina? I think if I pulled up next to them, next to Santa and Thandia, and rev my engine, they might be like, "Hey, don't be toxic," and fucked off round town. Or I could replicate it by going with them. You know what I mean? Like, if I saw them peeling off and going for a lap on the main road, I could follow them and wait for it to happen again. Mind how you go then. Plot twist, Mina, he wins the race, pulls some race fan hussy and gets her pregnant instead. Yeah, that might be a different way to do it. There might be two paths to get to getting a girlfriend. One where you use the car to win the rally, or one where you dress the car up to look shit and attract a different kind of lady. It would be like the end game in WoW being get DFT-less. Yeah, I get what you mean. But what I'm saying is, Mina, I think I might be able to replicate the scenario in which Santa got killed. I said killed, he's alive, but how Santa had the crash. Or Widow's Wall over KT, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it just needs testing, doesn't it? But I mean, we've said it since 2019, right? What feels like the right ending is the cycle, the loop completed, because you start with giving birth in the back of the car, and it feels like you should give birth in the back of this one again, and that's the end. But I don't know. Multiple ways to get a girlfriend. How very real life am I, some car. This game's not realistic at all. Finland isn't even a real country. No, I mean, that's so unrealistic it can't even be fathomed. The only way to get a girlfriend in real life is to rebuild a Datsun Cherry, suck shit, and not bath for a month.
Haista sinä mursupaska.
Exactly that. Something shit related. True. Imagine more than one woman talking to someone who plays this game. She's not a game kitten, this is real life. A lesser man would make a joke about Finder. Just thinking about game design. Yeah, true. But it's also important to point out, Mina, that we have to think extra hard and extra sweaty about this game in particular, because it's at every turn has proven that it is a game that isn't interested in being easy to work out. Follow the path of the light always, right? Yeah. The only thing that I can really give any players that are stupid enough to do what I've done and decide to play this game without looking anything up or Google anything or watching anybody else play it is to listen to Grandma. Everything Grandma said has been true. You can get rides from Cousin. Uncle does give you work. Scotty can be played cards with, and getting a girl is not only doable, but seems like it's important. Oh, no, wrong turn. No, wait, that was the right turn. No, it wasn't. Was it? No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. What you don't know about Grandma is her name is Cassandra. This game is set in the era that predates. Predates what, sorry? Alright, wish me luck, everybody. Let me just check before we start this. I'll listen to music. Oh, the Path of the Light trope in games, yeah. Cursed to tell true prophecies that no one believes. I mean, we didn't believe her for the first 100 hours, did we? She was right. All it took was a quick view of Scotty's hooves and our opinion really changed. Yeah, I don't. The one thing that might fail the car here is the warning triangle having to be in a specific spot. I swear these are 9s. Alright, that's in. So it failed last time on the driver's seat not being bolted in properly and not having a warning triangle. Now, I've snagged a warning triangle off the tractor and it's in the back of the car as we speak. See it? I don't know if it has to be in the car or I don't know. We'll science it. Right, wish me luck, everybody. Please pass. Imagine having a road legal car. Imagine. This dickhead just smashed his car into my expensive car ramp. No way I'm passing him.
Riddelin autokatsastus, hyvää huomenta.
Hello, friend. Praise Cybertron. Please. 1 car inspection, please. Press 1 if it fails, press 2 if it passes. Kitten, I admire your bravery. Santa! No.
Oot sä melkoinen seppä, jos sä tästä jotain naimista saa.
I hope that's a good sign, pal. I'm so nervous.
Ei tästä tuu mitään. Ei tästä tuu jumala poikasi eikä muni.
Okay, can I come this way?
Ei se voi näin mennä. Ei mikään katsastus pääty näin onnellisesti.
I've got registration, VBX403. Ah, flawless. No issues. Thank you for visiting. We have crossed our next major barrier in my summer car. We have built the perfect car. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that very much. You need to see if the plate's texture can be changed. Yeah, true. Any 148? No. It's road legal. Passed certified, built. Where was this prick from my last MOT? Just walk under it, bang in the bottom. I know, right? The screwdriver test. Well, that has been hundreds of hours of trial and error. But we've got it. It punctured the brake line while it was banging about. You better not have. I appreciate it. Thank you, friend. Are you ready? I assume these are just the screws, and I might have to screw them on. But... yeah. so proud, thank you, friend. You've made me happy for the first time in my summer car. I am mind right, of course. I didn't even push it under the floor then. Where the fuck did that just go? Are you shitting me? I put it down. I didn't even put it down under the floor. And it just fell for... This game... you get 5 seconds of happiness in this game, and then it shits down your throat. I hope that means it might have... No, Santa, I put it on the floor, and then it just disappeared. I didn't even drop it through the floor this time. This legality will get it moist. Fuck! Gina, welcome to the stream. Do you want to know where it will be? No, I'm good. We'll work it out. Keep looking. It can't be. I don't know. Welcome to the stream, though. But yeah, no, I'm alright. We'll figure it out. Fucking hell! I'm just for 5 seconds we were happy. Oh, it's taken 200 hours to get this car. Oh. I appreciate the offer, though. Try the counter. See, that's what I was thinking. Maybe it just vanished. Please. Please. You got any more? There's another one. Sorry, that was too close. Backseat. Maybe it's got to have been there somewhere.
Painu helvettiin.
Actually, it wasn't his fault. Sorry. That's just the leaflets, isn't it? At least buy him in the first kit. Yeah, not now. Fuck! Maybe it's waiting for us at home or something. I wonder if there's a failsafe in the game. Yeah. Alright. Maybe the plates are just decorative and I won't actually get a bollocking for it not being registered too much. Oh, I didn't bolt the front one on. Let's test if I can. Razor, welcome to the stream.
Have you sexed her yet? Show me your pull-out game, son.
Give me a second.
When?
You're not having a gazebo. I'll pull out in a sec. Sorry. When the bus is ready. When the bus has gone, I'll try. Razor, I just passed the oh. See if it's under it. It doesn't seem to be. Razor, I just got the car past. Got 2 number plates. Put the front one on the car and it fucking back one fell into the oblivion. Under the map. Games sometimes. I actually don't think there is... Now, this might just be one of them things that doesn't need that. Razor, I appreciate the 21 months of Prime. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. Yeah, I've moved it, Kit, and it's... I think it did what the radar buster did that time and just fell through the ground. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Bollocks. And no, Razor, I'm trying to buy an entire deck of... Oh, I tell you what, let's go treat ourselves, actually. That can cheer me up. Let's go to the shop and get our postal order. I appreciate this. So the failsafe is to kill you somehow and restart again. I think we've learned enough over our constant runs to be able to get ourselves back to this position. Check the stoop on the shop. Tell you what, let's actually pull around. Is Grimblade on the bus? No. I mean, for a split second, it looked amazing. I can't believe this is that dented. Can you remember all the way back at the start of this run where I threw the car around the garage and I said it's going to look terrible? Turns out, if you just put all the bodywork over it, it covers a multitude of early sins. I can't see it anywhere, kid. Hello.
Tervetuloa
Oh, is it? Yes. I'd like to buy some fucking sausages, please. And what am I here for? Oh, postal order. Yeah. Thank you very much. $10. Wait. Oh, I paid the postal order with the other thing, didn't I? Thank you, friend. Fucking looking at me like that. Yes, thank you too. That's good. Let's dispense with the pleasantries. Yes, the postal order's in though. Just lemonade, Dougie. Oh shit. Hang on. Oh crap. Mind right. I'm coming to your house. I need to drink. Hey, is what's her face here? She might. I never actually thought to check if she's here. She's not. We might have fucked up our sex life forever. Normal lemonade, Dougie. I'm actually worried about that. Imagine if I just die of dehydration after all this. Your traditional guess would have been a win. Oh, don't die. Don't die. I've got beers in the back. I should have probably had one, but then... I kind of want to go and get caught by the police just to see if my car is actually registered. That's it. Come clear my pipe again. There you go, mind right. Thank you very much. It's okay, Dougie. I won it for you. You stole his traditional guess. Right, stop sprinting. Fatigue's an issue. Auto walk on. Thank you very much, Game Bar. Works in every game. Oh yeah, for that guy, yeah, you. Alright, let's cheer ourselves up a bit. I wonder if I restart and come back and this thing's over there. I might try that while we're here. Holy crap, it's... How have I only got 14 minutes of today's stream left? What I can do... I tell you what we'll do. I'll do this. We'll go speak to Razor as soon as he's here. Dies of cholera. What's this one? Yes! How do I get the seat covers off, I wonder? It's got to be a way. So, the girl that we accidentally managed to find ourselves... What's the handbrake? I wonder how to get his seat covers off. Oh. Didn't see the option, but somehow it worked. That'll do. She demanded, as part of the social contract, that she would only spend time with us if we had a full leopard print interior. Brace yourself, everybody. The car's about to look good for the last time. Don't fight it, car. It has to be. I've never had a dashboard cover on this car before. Not again, Martin. No, I'm not quite sure I will encourage it to happen. And then this... No, brace, kitten, brace. Cats, it's fine. We can do this. It's for love. Maybe I can't put it on this steering wheel. I mean, it'd be fair. Everybody relax. The loneliest pit. Maybe I can't put it on. Bullshit is for... Alright, we know where Mina's coming from. It's nice that she's put her fucking intentions out early. I don't need to brace. It looks like my mother's car growing up. It's disgusting. Maybe I can't put it on this steering wheel. We have to put it on the default one. Okay, that's saved us for now. And then she wanted this.
Vittu.
No leopard headliner. What a missed opportunity. So the car before was a 10 out of 10, right? We all agree. What's the car now in your estimation? Out of 10. The windows is the only thing so you can't see the spots. 6 out of 9. Great, says Gwynplaine. Minus 10. I'm rounding that up to a 7, Razor. Welcome to the new followers, by the way. It's always like this. Good work, car. Good work. Hey. Alright, I've got 10 minutes left. Let's go see Razor. We'll empty this thing and then we'll drive home on tomorrow's stream. Need to wash. True. Oh, look at the fucking state of this. I am happy about this, I'll be honest. If the path to completing this game... I'd rather have sex behind a dumpster than in this thing. If the path to completing this game is impressing that lady, then we're going to have to just cope with it. We'll have to see. What if it isn't the path to completing the game and we've ruined the car for nothing? Can you have dice on the mirror? You can get there. You already have them, cats. You start with them, yeah. In the 90s, this is what peak performance looks like. Alright, 10 minutes. I'm going to empty the shit truck because Razor should be open on a Monday morning. Razor, we're approaching now. Brace yourself. His car's in. I assume he's open. If you've not seen Razor's character in this game yet, get a load of this guy. Brace. Today's stream has the highest count so far for chauvinistic and sexist language from the 70s. Give us time. Thankfully you can take this back off easily, right? You can, Dougie, yeah. Tell you what, let's get the air pressure or whatever it is in the van sorted out. Then we'll go speak to Razor. An Iranian man working at a sewage plant in Finland. You get about, don't you, Razor? In the 90s. Listen, we don't name these characters after just anybody. It has to fit the personality, right? And tell me this one doesn't fit Razor perfectly. It's me during COVID. Right, I've got 8 minutes to empty this. Let's go and speak to Razor and sort it out. It's me in COVID, 20 kilogram fat, a shaved head and a beard, and you collected poo for a living. Hello, Razor. You alright?
Joo. Ja se teki sitten niin paljon kuin... Kuule, minä sanon, että tämä on kyllä... Jos joku on, niin tämä on kyllä paska homma.
What is it cost? Alright, I'll pay the fee. Fucking hell, Razor just charged me an arm and a leg for poo. I will, yes, thank you, Razor, as always. Brace yourselves, everybody. Dump it on Sothans for free. I actually considered just dumping it somewhere earlier, but I figured I can't afford the fee right now because I need a fancy CD player. Look at the car. I used to like it. That's actually not a lot of room to back in for somebody that's as terrible at driving as I am. Easy, Razor, easy, easy. Slight collision there, it's fine. And beautiful. Only once, Dougie. I mean, that's an extra 1,500. What, for the crash? Property damage, is that what you're saying? That is 10,000 litres of shit. This is what it's like when I click download all when I on Doomhaus clips for the best stuff. Is this legal? This is the legal way to do it, yeah? You pay the guy, and this is where he wants you to put it. Is that a good Razor? We good? That was the wrong button? We're good. Alright. Time to go. And that is going to do us for today, everybody. Once I've backed back round, we'll get the car, we'll take it to the pub. What am I doing? I'm flustered. Parking brake off. Kind of fast for 10,000 litres. Yeah, Finnish people have heavy poos. Isn't that right, Cheeky? Gravity assisted. No, I'm not. Where am I going? Oh, I'll fuck this up royally. Trying to smoke and drive at the same time. They repurposed the shit into sausages. Oh, fucking hellfire. Lovely. I swear the developers of this game put all the driving controls at like smoking controls and everything at the opposite side of the keyboard just to be annoying. And I kind of respect it. Alright. Good. I needed to do that because we've been struggling to make money for a while because I tried to empty it on a fucking Sunday. Developer. I think it's a husband and wife duo that make this game. Is that true, anybody that knows anything about this game? I think it's a couple that make this. That this game is made by more than one person. Oh, I love how well the car's running. I think it's a duo, yeah. I don't know how the development split between the two of them, but as far as I can tell. Also thought, at least at the start, yeah, maybe it's got slightly higher budget now, I don't know. That music, the dashboard. It's all coming together. Ooh. Maybe a bit premature to switch gears. Is Gwynblade on the bus? Let's park her up for the night. We're going to be stopping in town this evening. Martin says he is. He is not on the bus. That is a chop. Well played, everybody. 100% of the people that took part were incorrect. Well, let's park it here. Unless it's grown. It's a guy and his girlfriend, yeah. That's cool though, right? Ah, even with the terrible interior and stuff, I am oddly proud of that. I just need to save up now for the rally set. That shuffling motherfucker. What are we going to do? I suppose we're done. We could go play marbles and get out of here, shall we? What time is it? Yeah, 2 minutes. Perfect. If things haven't changed much in the last 1.5 years, it's basically a one-man operation with the girlfriend helping with graphics and some friends doing the music and the voiceovers. Now that is indie. Not some studio with the backing of like Microsoft Game Studios or something. That is absolutely an independent video game right there. Good. Right. Thank you for joining, everybody. But that is going to be where we say goodbye for today. I don't need anything from the shop, do I? Tomorrow then, what time is it? It's 4 PM. Tomorrow I think we can maybe get some of the shit-sucking done. There's only one plate on the front, right? The second didn't snap. It snapped through the car and double up on the front. No, I just put it down, mind right. I put it down on the floor and let go of it, and it fell through the floor and all the way. Am I low on cigs? Shall I buy some more? I'll grab some more real quick. I've got 60 seconds. 4:55. Have you never seen the watch bit, Mike? Well, you watch the best of, I suppose. Hello. Yes, I'd like to... Car passed its inspection, Martin, and then I let go of the number plate and it fell through the fucking floor. Thank you very much. Just needed them. I'll stick them in the car in case. So I don't know what's going to happen there. We'll work it out. I might go back first thing tomorrow. Remind me, I'll go back first thing tomorrow. Right. There's the cigs in the back of the car if we need them. So I suppose... Look at this to-do list. It's 55, I acknowledge. We'll do marbles in a second and end the stream. But I've got the leopard print seat covers. I've got the window tint. So now, and I don't need the warning triangle for the inspection. I just need CD player and speakers. And maybe, just maybe, she's available for another date. But that is where I'm going to say goodbye for today's stream. Thank you all for joining, everybody. I appreciate it as always. Car has passed its inspection for the first time. Let me just have a little check of something while we're logging out. I got the achievement today for car passes its inspection. And as somebody that doesn't look anything up or tries to work everything out in game, it's been a long road. But if I could get Steam to load, which it very rarely does because it's a piece of we all love Steam. I have played 256 hours of this game and only just managed to work out how to get the car good enough to pass its inspection. Well done, team. Right, that is it for today, though. I appreciate it. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'll see you all next time. Tomorrow for the next stream. Not Friday. Friday's Polybridge 3 at the moment, but... yeah, I appreciate everybody being here. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you all for being here and talking shit this afternoon. But for now...
I'll touch your oven.
Trim, will you gog on my... No. Trim, welcome to the stream and thank you for the sub. It's time, everybody. For marbles. Trim, how are we? Thank you for the 65 months. Let me get out of the My Summer Car section, and before we say goodbye, let's put a crown on somebody's head, crown the winner, and all go home happy. We didn't see the moose today, which means that today's stream is a single marble. No double point bullshit. So, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you will know that it is equally split down the middle between the greens and the oranges. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day. That is done in a single run of marbles. So greens and oranges of the Doomhaus Discord, if you'd like to compete today, you must of course be in there, know which team you have been randomly assigned, and you must type the password. The password for today is... PASSED. P-A-S-S-E-D. Dream, I appreciate the sub. Thank you very much, my love. Welcome to the stream. I don't want my Dutch oven. I don't want my... no, thank you. No cold callers. Yes, kitten. Imagine. We've got Martin in first for the greens. Trim for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Tagslag for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Jamie for the greens. Kitten for the oranges. I've let you off, Alcarion. Gwynblade for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon, for the greens. Cats for the greens. Razor for the oranges. Cheeky for the oranges. Dougie for the greens. And Harry, welcome to the stream, for the greens. Santa for the greens. And is that everybody? Nice tight marbles today, everybody. It's a 15-1. This is where you get your big points. Oh, 16 mind right for the oranges. 17 Satan for the oranges. 17 marbles into the race. We have Martin, Trim, Alcarion, Tagslack, Mina, Jamie, Kitten, Gwynblade, Lundios, Cats, Razor, Cheeky, Dougie, Harry, Santa, Mindright, and Satan. 8 oranges and 9 greens. Is that right? That's right. Yes, that's right. 8 oranges and 9 greens. It's community maps day, so best of luck. First person to pick a bit of one to piece of the go. Mine says 1. The level is confounding colourful catastrophe. Was it 17 marbles? Was it? It is. Golden name in Discord, person of the century of the day title, and what you're building towards now is entry into final week. So good luck, everybody. 3, 2, 1, we begin. Mindright's gone for his victory or DNF. If I can pick who wins marbles, can I get a point? Trim, thank you for the sub. 3, 2, 1. Best of luck. This level could be good, it could be shit. As with all custom levels, it remains to be seen. Okay, I'm not going to give myself a point if I get it right, but I'm going to guess that Harry wins this today. And he's going to be fucking insufferable with it. Is that right, Harry? Tagslack out early. Tagslack needs points, by the way. He's not got a point in a very long time. Mina, Trim, Satan, Alcarion all chasing, but Tagslack at the bottom very quickly. That's a super... If he hits one of these, is he fucked? Is Tagslack going to get a point and put himself in first place after not getting points in a very long time? Harry is actually in second place. Tagslack has a bit of trouble on the bobbly bit, but that wasn't a bad run. Harry right... Kitten's fallen off the level. Trippy, it's like Alice in Wonderland. Mina's jumped off the level. Lundios is here as well. Fisty, welcome to the stream. To hell with Tagslack. Is Harry going to get the overtake? I'm nervous because I said Harry's going to win this one and now he's in second. It's not going to be Tagslack. It's not going to be Cats. Fisty, how are we? Too late to see if I ever got here on time. Maybe I'd have a chance of winning in 20... Lundios has been captured. Does that mean he's going to win, or does it... Oh, Lundios got captured, but he's also dead. Is anybody going to... Not this guy. Martin's been captured. It's not Martin either. Dougie's fallen. There's Martin, Dougie, there's Santa, Dougie and Alcarion left. Just Santa and Alcarion. Oh yeah, nice one. Good work, Cat Darko. Brilliant. Everybody loves it. Fucking excellent level. Christ. Would anybody else like... Do you know what, Fisty? We've done it before, so we'll do it now. Let's get Fisty in as well. Shit level, fuck off. What a waste of time. Can I choose maps in the future? Who was that? That was you, Martin, that picked that one. Fisty, you're in. Can Fisty get the first point of the competition? Fisty for the greens. 10 greens, 8 oranges. Somebody pick a number between 1 and 10. Go. 12, says Martin. Martin says 1. So Martin's second option is heavy roller coaster. 5% elimination rate, so Liz can't go wrong. 3, 2, 1. 12 is the record holder for the record. Current scores 133 to 189 in favour of the oranges. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, Harry, I'm on your side. Why did he always pick these awful textures? Look at that! Oh, I want to see a white ball in the background. Let's pick white circles. I know they're pink, but they're still bright enough to cause issues. Dougie now in the lead for the Greens. Lundios in second place for the Greens. Third place, Santa for the... What is this fucking level? Jesus. This is why people shouldn't be trusted to make custom content. Whoa, this is two big hitters. Mina in second place on the year currently, and Lundios in first. Lundios gets a point. He overtakes Tagslack, who's joint first with him. Mina gets a point, and she ties the front pack. Currently first and second. Lundios gets shot forward at some speed. I don't know where Lundios ended up. He's up here somewhere. Tagslack's here as well. Mina's trapped in it. Martin gets deposited. How did Martin get out of that? Martin's now in the lead. Alkarion in second. What can Martin do? Here he goes. Into the tumbler. This level's terrible. I'm trying to sort of give a commentary so you don't have to watch this garbage. Lundios, Fisty, Mina, Martin, Cats, Dougie, Kitten, Tagslack, everybody is now entering into the tumblers. Nobody's fallen off the level yet, but who gets out first? Dougie goes for some stunts and falls off. As I said, nobody's fallen off the level. Fisty looks like they're in a good position to maybe exit, but Alkarion sideswiped him. Tagslack now in the lead. Trim in second. Tagslack! Oh, Tagslack's been overtaken by Trim of all people. Trim, if you could fall off the level or do something dumb, I'd appreciate it. Does he get through the bobbly bits? He does actually, in expert style. Mindright has slightly more trouble, but... Everybody, we have found ourselves in what is known in the Doomhaus as the worst case scenario. Trim for the Greens has won Person of the Century of the Day, and everybody in the Discord is going to have to cope with his terrible, terrible Trim name. 1, 3, 4. The Greens get an extra point. I'm going to have to head over to Discord now. Everybody just get ready to spam the fuck out of Trim so we can't see his name. No, the Greens don't rule. The Greens are terrible. Trim is crowned. Just start spamming Discord so if he starts trying to speak and he can't, nobody can see it. Trim. Trim. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Samwise, welcome to the stream. Martin, thank you for the bits. Trim's your record holder. And your winner. Just nobody look in Discord. Just don't do it. Spam thanks for the news, Trim. Yeah, just start spamming it now so in case his name pops up. Thank you all for being here. What was a good stream has had a very unhappy ending as Trim is crowned Person of the Century of the Day. I'm sorry everybody for what has happened and what is about to happen. But before I post anything, I'm going to link you this if you haven't seen it yet. This, everybody, is the 2023 Worm Olympics highlights video, I think. I hope, anyway. It is. Enjoy that, everybody, if you haven't seen it yet. That is the sort of 20 to 25 minute highlight video of the Worm Olympics competition. If you were involved, you might enjoy watching it because everybody did dumb shit in it, as always happens during that tournament. But for now, that is where I say goodbye. Your Person of the Century of the Day is Trim for the Greens. The team scores end 134 to 189 in favour of the Oranges. And there'll be another marbles tomorrow if you'd like to compete in this rubbish. Thank you all. I appreciate everybody being here. The scores are in the pins if you'd like to keep up with it. Was that a good stream? That was a good stream. We got parts for the car that we needed. We're full leoparded out. I got the car registered and then dropped the number plate through the fucking floor, which I didn't enjoy. But I think overall that was a good stream. There's probably a way that I can recover that number plate, right? I wonder if it just turns up at home, like under the bed, or maybe it's back on the something or other, I don't know. I missed most of it, I was working too much. There was varying degrees of success. But the most successful thing we did is finish it so we can all go home. Thank you all for the support today. I appreciate everybody being here as always. I love you all very much. I appreciate the subs, posts, the bits, the raids and everything. You are all very, very nice. I don't know if you saw Fisty in the best of video, but you got the final word in the video linked above. Right, Trim, fucking hell. The Killer Bits is live right now playing Dungeons and Dragons. Alcarion's live doing stream races. Click his name and give him a follow. If you haven't watched the best of video yet, the World Olympics highlights, I hope you enjoy it. But for now, can somebody think of a final word as I say? Fisty, Satan, Alcarion, Kitten, Martin, Dougie, Razor, and everybody else that's been here today. Thank you all. I love you all. I am as sorry that Trim won as you are, but the final word for today is feisty. True.